Hello again. The first video introduced the CourseDesigner app and showed the basics of how to create a course. In this video I want to share some other useful features and tips, so let's get started. Previous courses. The first point is that when we run a set of races on the same day, often the course we want for race 2 will be similar or even the same as race 1. So when reopening the course app, the program will offer to draw the previous course. Just accept that and boom, there's the course. The flight and race info is loaded from the Pro defaults, so these will still need checking, especially setting the number of laps and any split flights. We also have suggested courses. For the less experienced PROs, or just for course ideas, click the Suggested Courses button. A compass form is displayed. Choose a course, either by looking in the Available Courses drop-down, or set the direction by clicking on the compass. Click the compass anywhere in the right-hand half to rotate clockwise, or the left-hand half to rotate anti-clockwise. The compass moves in increments of 15 degrees, so that we can show 30, 45, 90 and so on. There won't be a course for every direction, so some will show blank. And some directions will show multiple suggestions, shown by -1 and -2, etc. at the end of the course name. Once you've selected an available course, click Load Course. Don't forget to check the flight and race information, and especially the lap count. Port and starboard marks. The app automatically calculates port, starboard and colours the marks, but it is possible it could be wrong. Gasp! So, clicking the coloured lozenge on the course list will manually change the mark setting in the sequence port, starboard and default. But note it won't change the course lines or arrowheads, purely the port starboard indication. Changing your mind. The previous video offered help steps, but once you're more familiar you probably won't need them. It also assumed moving marks and fetching danboys was done just once at the start, and then followed by drawing the course. The app works in 2 different modes. I have called them Move Marks and Create Course. So we can switch modes at any time. For example, after drawing the final course, we might wish to go back and reposition a mark. Visually, the course list is coloured grey when moving marks and white when creating the course. The Draw Course button goes from grey to green. The More button reveals the 2 mode buttons, but there is an easier way. For Move Marks mode, just click on an empty area in the mark park. Create Course, just click on the course list background or the Draw Course button and it will then become active and be green. Changing the course. Sometimes late changes are needed, so we must be able to update a course that is already published. From the Pro main screen, click the Course button again. The app will offer to keep and draw the previous course. For race 2 we may want to change just a single mark, say from E to D. This is easy. Just change it in the course list and redraw. Moving marks a significant distance might be another reason. Click in the mark park, then reposition the marks. In either case, draw course again, add any other lines, check the flight and race info are correct. If this is a change for the same race, we may add a message to inform the sailors there is now an amended course. Click the More button and add a message. The simple default message will appear under Event Details and may be sufficient for most circumstances. But clicking the message box itself will enable us to type an alternative message, and it will also add an alert and timestamp. let's talk about start, finish and extra lines. This has always been a little tricky to show clearly even on a blackboard, so the app offers a few options. The first is to include the start-finish lines. When this checkbox is ticked under the Draw Course button, it will force the course drawing to go via the midpoint of both the start and finish lines, whether or not it's a split start line. For some courses this will look cleaner. Just check or uncheck the box and the course will redraw straight away. But what should we draw when the start-finish lines are different? The app will automatically draw a start from the midpoint of the start line and stop at the midpoint of the finish line. This looks okay for a lot of courses, but maybe not always. For example, start MH but finish AH, that works okay. But start AH and finish A Shore does not look good. So there is another option. Draw the course, but don't tick the include checkbox, so we see what I call the lap course. When there are different start and finish lines, we can now add another line to the finish point. In the More section, click the Add Line button, which will offer this. Finally, in other situations, this button will enable us to draw freehand lines. Click Add Line. It turns on, the button colour is now green, and will stay pressed. Click anywhere on the lake to set the start point of a line. The cursor now turns to a crosshair. Click another point and a line, complete with arrowhead, will be drawn between the 2 points. More lines can be added in the same way. Reset course. This is in the More section. It simply removes all the course marks and lines, so we can start again with a clean sheet. In the same way, Reset Marks will put all the marks back to their default positions, and Dan marks will be put back into the marked park. So, that's a detailed look at the Course Designer. No doubt there will be some situations which are more difficult, and maybe a few bugs are still hiding. However, I hope the available tools here result in a good course in most situations. Goodbye.